tell you a great thing too. So
Go ahead.
I was watching a stream and so he hit like level 90, right? In the My Park shit, like your
Yeah.
character or his overall rating was 9 or 95, 97.
Yeah.
Something way 98, way the fuck high up. And he unlocked the DJ station. Okay.
hmm
Anybody want to guess how much the DJ station cost in VC points?
Oof.
Probably more than the game.
Dude, people pay.
Musta.
People pay.
Ding, 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 ding. You are correct. In VC, that thing was 700,000 VC points, which turned out to be $70 in actual game money. So literally, you paid $70 for something you just worked so hard. He was level. Actually, I remember now. He was 98. And yeah, and you worked that long to unlock it just to have to buy a game.
Dude, I'm gonna say something because I don't know if you guys know about like skins in Apex and like heirlooms and like things like that, right? So one skin in Apex is $20, right? The game is
League of
free.
Legends.
Let's just start there. Yeah, the game is free, right? But to get an heirloom, when a new heirloom comes out, you have to buy these like loot packs, right? Just think of them like, they're just like loot boxes that you buy. Yeah. So you have to buy during the event, you have to buy all 24 and then you unlock the heirloom. You want to know how much that would cost in real money?
Yeah. How much box? Like how much each box?
It's like over $250.
Oh my god.
Dude, this free game is just popping off, though. This free game is just popping the fuck off.
I don't know. I'm torn on the if it's a free game, I have no problem with those kind of paid shops, right? Like,
yeah,
I 100% agree the company needs to make money at some point. Like, people spend a lot of time developing and working on these games.
It's cosmetic.
But you get to a point where it's like, okay, how can you justify like League, like their legendary skins being like
you do
over $50 for a skin?
$50 for a skin.
$50?
A legendary skin because there's animation. But there's so much work that went into the skin. But yeah, dude, $50.
Yeah, but okay, let's think about this on a monetary standpoint.
Yep.
When games come out, they're right around $50.
Yep.
So you're telling me that the effort that you put into this skin equals what companies work on for 3, 4, 5 years?
Yeah,
no
way.
Gang, right?
But then again, can I play devil's advocate for just like 1 second? Yeah. Okay.
Yeah,
so like when people make like games like League of Legends or Apex or Fortnite, they are constantly working on that game until the fucking server dies. Do you know what I mean? So like for them to charge that, like it feels like a crime, but at the same time, dude, they have been working like League of Legends, dude. Think of somebody who's been working there since the beginning, right?
Yeah.
So,
2008, I think.
Yeah, dude. So I feel like they deserve that money because they're constantly working. So you can't. That's just my devil's advocate right there. I mean, I
get what you're saying.
Maybe they don't need to charge as much. Like $50 for a legendary skin is insane. I would that's like makes me cringe. But like, I get like $20
the same
for
things going on, and you think that's bad? Do you know anything about Valorant?
I've seen people.
So many issues with that game in general.
I've just only watched people on
newest
Twitch.
Packs, if you want to buy like the new, like it's $70, straight up $70 for a skin for skins.
Wow.
Or you can buy them separate at a time, and for one gun, basically like if it's not a pistol, if it's a knife, it's $40. And you don't use your knife. That's just what the game is. It's just prestigious to have a really cool knife.
That's because it was cool in Counter-Strike to flash your knife in place.
Yep, just really cool. So it's just a prestigious thing. So that's $40 to have a knife. But like for just one weapon alone, a skin, $20. $25 a pop. actually, because the way they do it is it's worth $20 and you can only buy $19.99 worth of things, so you have to overbuy. Yeah, it's fun.
Oh, no. I get what you're saying. I have that same problem in PlayStation Store. Sometimes like my card won't work, so I have to add funds to my wallet, but it only comes in increments. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
So
That's
they
how
do.
Riot points were back in the day. I don't
That's
know
what
how
I'm
they are
saying.
now, but it was
Yeah.
like a skin might like a skin price point might be 1,250 Riot points.
Yep.
And you could buy 750 points or like 1,500 points. And then so
Yeah.
they're just pushing you to.
Yeah, buy
They
more.
have that
and
in
then,
Apex.
And then have just a little bit left,
Yep.
so you have to buy more again.
Yep. They have that in Apex where you can buy 1,000 and it's worth this and that, and yeah, it's a little bit of a scam. It's a little gross. It's a little nasty, dude. It's a little
Well, and
nasty.
this is where you start getting into the debate on business ethics, right? And what
Yep.
should be legal and what shouldn't be legal, because you're now dealing with addiction in the human brain.
Yep.
Very
Agreed.
early on in mobile gaming was Candy Crush, right? I'm sure everyone remembers
Yeah,
Candy Crush.
fucking
Yeah.
preach. No, before that even, dude, was Flippy
Bird, but that's different because there was no transactions in Flappy Bird. Flappy Bird was just it was just a viral game that kind of blew up.
Yeah,
But,
you're right.
Yeah.
Yeah, the addiction thing. Yep. Sorry.
one
to
of the first games in microtransactions was Candy Crush, and if you remember, they had like a life based system, and after you ran out of lives, you had to either pay to keep playing or wait the timer out.
Gambling, bro.
And well, what they
gambling.
did was they actually hired a team of psychologists when they developed the game to figure out when the brain is on the threshold of being overstimulated, but being stimulated enough to want to come back.
Yes,
And
sir.
when they found that threshold, that's where the paywall went in.
Oof.
So now you're starting to deal with
a documentary
like,
on it.
You're starting to deal with manipulating the brain, right? Like
Well, that's
you're
what
literally
advertisement
developing
is.
something. You're developing something to take advantage of people.
Yeah, but that's advertisement, right? Like if you
That is
advertisement is a science if you really think about it. Like there's certain ways that like pop looks or beer looks on, and there's the way they fucking make everything look so drinkable, like just the dew kind of running down, the condensation coming off of the beer, like it's all fucking science. It's all sick and nasty, dude. It's all to trick you. You know what I mean?
Only eat half the burger because there's a metal spike in the middle of the burger trying to hold it together for appearance. Like, yeah, dude.
And it, like fucking with pizza, how the fucking cheese comes up off the fucking pizza. You know what I mean? It's all like sick, nasty. So if we want to talk about advertising has always been like a psychological science.
Yeah,
do you know what I mean?
100%.
So I'm not surprised that they would put that in the game. And I'm not surprised if we won't see it again. Do you know what I mean? Or hear about it again. Does that make sense?
No, 100%. 100%. If there's companies that are like startup ones, like, dude, if you're down in your luck, like, money's money. Like, it's sad to say, but money is money.